Okay, so the first card is plans that are progressing quite nicely. So whatever you're doing is going the way you want it to go at this particular moment. There's been some success and recognition that has come in as well, and maybe you've achieved a management kind of position. So maybe that's what you're doing at this particular moment, and it's something that you've wanted. So going into the in the past, you've received a lot of information and messages with regards to your work, but you've also been spending too much of money, and you do need to slow down. So there's been a lot of networking that you've been doing in the past, but you might be overindulging a little bit there. So you are carrying too much of responsibilities within your work, and you need to lighten your load, or else you're gonna feel that you're too overwhelmed and you might want to move on from that particular job to something that is a lot less responsible. So because you've got the seeking employment card over here, so it might be that you're taking so much of responsibilities, you don't want to burn out and then find that you're not enjoying the job and then have to go and look for something else that is lighter. So things are going your way right now. Make sure that you're taking a rest and delegating when necessary. So don't overdo it. That's the message there. Okay, you've got the King of Cups over here, so you are working with somebody who is pretty much a very supportive person. They're not somebody who gets emotionally involved in things, but they're good for advice and, good for guidance and, allowing you to express yourself and your ideas. And this person seems to be in your arena right now. They are in a position of authority. Maybe they're somebody that you're working for, or it might be a colleague. It might be a boss, it might be somebody that's, head of your company, but somebody in an authority position, and they are, very much in control and in charge, and, they're able to advise you quite well about what to do. So you're getting some advice from somebody at this particular moment. So what's going on with you? You are having, you're feeling very, very restricted, very tied up, as though this work is taking a lot out of you. You feel like you're chained to this job. You might be dealing with somebody who's a bit of a bully in the workplace in itself, and they're giving you lots of orders and not allowing you to act independently, and this might be something that is causing a lot of problems. It's also got this woman in the spotlight over here, so they're focusing their energies on you, and maybe they're tormenting you particularly because maybe you're in that management position, and they're making you watch what you're doing. So they've got you sort of chained up, tied up in whatever things that they're saying. So they're very restricting on you, and they're bullying you, and you can't seem to, maybe because they're superior to you, you can't really argue with whatever they've got to say. You're just following the rules. And this, you've got the Tower that crosses this. So something is going to come in that dissolves that kind of situation. So there might be that you have an encounter with this person that is causing all of these problems with you, where it causes a big stir up, a big argument, or some big event that happens in order to break these chains that are binding you over here. So whatever is, maybe things are starting to escalate at this particular moment, or they have escalated, and this is where you confront this person, and try and get out of their influence. So some big event coming in is causing a big shift of energy, or a lot of drama coming in as well. Maybe you got some information that allows you to get out of the situation. So maybe you're tired of being bullied in that particular job, and you're going to be confronting this person. So in the past, you've got the Page of Pentacles. It looks like you worked and studied really hard to get where you were, this news came in about this. So you got a lot of news regarding your work or your job. This has been happening in the last year, but it looks like you've been involved in some kind of studying, or some kind of brushing up on skills, or getting new skill sets, some kind of learning process. So in the last 3 months, it looks like you may have changed jobs, or maybe you've moved home with this Knight of Wands. This could be a career shift that you've undergone in the last year. Maybe you got a last 3 months, maybe you got a promotion, and maybe this is the reason why. Maybe you moved to a different department, it could well be, and you're now working with somebody that is very much a bully trying to get the better of you, not really trusting you and trusting whatever you're doing. But you've had some kind of career change in this last 3 months. So like I said, you could have either gotten a new job, or you've gotten a promotion, but some kind of position where you don't have enough confidence enough to stand up for yourself. You're allowing them to do this to you because maybe you're scared you lose your job, or because it's a new job. So it's you're just there, just started, and you don't want to really exert your influence just at this particular moment. But it looks like it might escalate to something, because you won't stand for that kind of treatment. So you've got the Nine of Cups over here, wanting to, so this has been on your mind. You have achieved whatever goals you are, or you're achieving whatever you want, and you're doing it with a little bit of help. So you are asking, or you're hoping that somebody comes in and helps you get through the situation. So you've got this dragon handing this woman this cup. So you want to achieve things, but the Nine of Cups, it's the wish card, achievement, getting the wishes that you want, but you're going to have to do it with a little bit of help from somebody. So somebody needing to come in to help you get through a situation, or achieve your goals. So you've got the Ace of Cups coming in. So some brand new situation comes in for you, where you have a lot more peace. So after this huge stir up with the Tower card, it looks like, it's going to just allow the energies to settle, and you're going to be feeling, much better for it. Also, it looks like it brings in a peaceful time, and it brings in a new cycle or a new phase where you have a different kind of emotional take on the whole thing. So, getting that kind of spiritual guidance that you need as well. But also, with the Ace of Cups, it's always a card that brings in tranquility again. So it's everything, the dust will all settle and something new will come out of it. So maybe new respect being born with this Ace of Cups after this Tower card. So after you've just, you're not putting up with it at all, it looks like, you stand up your ground and cause all this upheaval by getting out of this situation of being bullied. It looks like the dust settles, and you are much happier afterwards. So what's going on with you? You've got the Moon card over here. So, there might be people that are causing problems around you by gossip or saying things about you. But also it's a card where you're very depressed, very unhappy, feeling a bit miserable, feeling a bit confused, maybe not sleeping well at night. And you're going through that phase because probably this person is giving you so much of grief at work. It's affecting you on a personal level, and it's causing you to feel very unhappy, maybe low self-esteem as well going on over there. So you've got the Queen of Pentacles, and that is your card. And what people do see about you, maybe that you don't realize, is that, you're very learned, and also that you're a person of authority. The Queen of Cups is your card. It is a card for Capricorn, and it is showing, you in a very, very good position, a position of authority, very stable, very well learned. You know your stuff, and you're very capable, and you are good at handling finances as well. So this is what people are seeing about you. So you need to act with that confidence that people see in you, and stand up for whatever you believe in. So you've got the Six of Pentacles. You're very worried that you will have financial problems, and that you will need to ask for some financial help. So you're worried. You're going through some difficult times at this particular moment, and you are worried that you might need to get some kind of financial aid, and you're worried about losing this job as well. You don't really want to lose it based on whatever drama is happening over here. That is probably why you're keeping quiet and putting up with everything. So going into the future, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Fool card. So with the Nine of Pentacles, you do need to take a little bit of a break. You may need to go back into nature. You need to appreciate the things that you have. So maybe enjoy life a little bit with this Nine of Pentacles. Spend some time alone as well. You might need to meditate. You can see this man sitting in the forest over here, just enjoying the peace and quiet. So maybe a need to actually withdraw a little bit from the world and spend some time appreciating whatever you've done, and also making new plans for the future. Maybe reviewing past, making new plans for the future, and deciding, coming up with a strategy on how you can handle the situation. And with the Six of Wands, it looks like there is, a Six of Wands is the victory card. So it looks like what whatever battles that you're fighting, you will overcome it, and it looks like you will progress as far as your career goes. There might be some extra studying that needs to be done, or more, training that needs to be done, but it looks like all in all you're going to be very successful at what you do. But you do need to take that break. You need to get yourself centered. You need to find yourself again. And it looks like you will end up being, authority in whatever you're doing, and you will be able to be working independently as well. So it looks like whatever happens, whatever this bully is, whatever problems they're causing, that person seems to leave your arena. They don't seem to be influencing anymore, because you end up being very, very sufficient, somebody who is very capable, and also maybe involved in like extra studying, extra work, but very successful, because this is the Six of Wands, and it is the card of victory, of celebration. And also it's a card that shows that other people recognize your skills. Other people give you the glory. So you are going to be recognized as somebody who is very, very good at what they do. And that in itself will get you promoted to something better. And then you reach a point where you have the Fool card, where you might need to make a decision about which direction you want to go. So a big choice coming up in the end about where you want your life's path to lead you, which career path. So this will be some unexpected change that comes in, an unexpected change in direction. So maybe this department or wherever you're working is not quite the one for you, and you might be moved on to something else, or you might take a different career path completely. So some unexpected change coming in for you, and a new beginning in something else, rather than the old path that you were walking. So maybe you thought you were going to go in a certain direction. It's not working out in that state, where, because it's causing a lot of burdens and making you feel very restricted and very chained up. And it looks like something, with this extra, there's some sort of victory that comes in, and also some opportunities coming in for you, and that might mean that you need to do some extra studying, but that also takes you on a different path, a change in direction. So you've got the Chariot card over here. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. So you are, people are watching you. They are seeing what you're doing, and they do see you as a very, very capable person, very determined. And it looks like there is going to be success. You've got two success cards over here with the Six of Wands, and it says success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. So, you don't let your emotions get away with you. Make sure that you're very disciplined about it, and you will have be able to move forward. And there's a lot of success coming in with this Chariot card. You've got the Four of Summer, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. So if there's any opportunities, so it might be that you will change direction because something new presents itself. So where you're going down one path, and because you're very dissatisfied with what you're doing at this particular moment, it looks like there's something that's going to be coming in, very unexpected, because this Fool card talks about unexpected changes in directions, changes in paths. So it looks like there's a new opportunity that is coming your way that you never thought about, and it's going to take you out of that situation that you are having problems in or drama in, and move you into some place, a pathway that you want to actually go down. So don't miss that opportunity. In other words, if an opportunity presents itself, make sure that you are accepting it. And the last card is the Eight of Summer, which is a desire to move, for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on and choosing to make a major life change. So it looks like with this new opportunity, you will leave behind this old situation that you are in. So there is a lot of problems that are coming in, that has come in with this job that you're doing right now. But it looks like you've got the Eight of Summer, and you're going to be walking away from all the drama into something better. So you're going to be getting a new opportunity coming, especially with the Chariot. It talks about movement. You might actually travel. You might move home. There's some kind of movement that is coming with the Chariot, but being very determined to do things. And this new opportunity brings this big change, and it looks like you end up moving away from an old situation, or where there was too much of drama, or that's not serving you, and going down a different path. So there are two cards that is talking about you moving down something brand new, something that you didn't expect, and leaving behind the old. So there might be a change of direction for you, something that, although you're so independent and you're, very good at what you do, it might mean that, this was just a stepping stone for something else. So it looks like there's a change of pathway for you in your career or in your job, and something that is going to eventually bring you that happiness, something new coming in for you.